Beneath the emerald shroud of northern Thailand's mountains, where the clouds drift low and the sun's rays filter through 1,000 layers of mist, there lies a place forgotten by time. Few maps mark its existence, and fewer still know the stories whispered through its empty streets. This is the tale of a hidden ghost town, a place both haunted and hallowed, where beauty and decay entwine like the roots of ancient trees. Here, in the silence of the hills, the past lingers, waiting for those willing to listen. The journey begins at dawn. The road twists and climbs, tracing the spine of the mountains as the world below fades into a sea of fog. The air grows thin and cool, scented with wild orchids and damp earth. Each turn reveals new vistas, terraced rice paddies, distant peaks, and the endless green of the jungle. The engine hums softly, a lone traveler threading his way through the wilderness, drawn by rumors and curiosity. As the sun rises, the mist thickens, swallowing the forest in a pale embrace. Shadows flicker between the trees, perhaps birds, perhaps spirits. There's a hush here, a sense of anticipation, as if the land itself is holding its breath. The road narrows, then disappears altogether, replaced by a mossy path winding upward, deeper into the unknown. Footsteps crunch on wet leaves. The forest is alive with subtle sounds, the distant call of a gibbon, the drip of water from tangled vines, the rustle of unseen creatures. The path is overgrown, barely visible beneath the ferns and wild ginger. Each step feels like an intrusion, a trespass into sacred ground. Then, through a break in the trees, the ghost town appears. It is a vision both surreal and beautiful. Houses crumbling beneath the weight of years, their wooden beams warped and splintered, roofs caved in by monsoon storms. Ivy and bougainvillea cascade down faded walls, painting them with bursts of purple and green. Windows stare blankly into the forest, their glass long since shattered. In the soft light, the village seems suspended between worlds, neither wholly alive nor truly dead. I walk slowly, heart pounding with a mix of awe and unease. The silence is profound, broken only by the whisper of wind through bamboo groves. Here and there, remnants of life remain. A rusted bicycle, leaning against a fence. A child's toy, half buried in the soil. A faded lantern, swaying from a porch. Each object tells a fragment of a story. Of families who once laughed and quarreled. Of festivals celebrated beneath strings of lanterns. Of love and loss and the relentless passage of time. In the center of the village stands a square, its stones cracked and uneven, grass pushing through the gaps. Once, this would have been the heart of the community, a place for gatherings, markets, and music. Now it is a stage for memories. A lone banyan tree spreads its roots across the square, its branches heavy with age. Beneath its shade, the air feels cooler, almost reverent. I pause, letting the silence wash over me. There is a strange comfort in this solitude, a sense of communion with those who came before. The ghosts here are gentle, their presence felt in the gentle sway of the grass, the lingering scent of incense, the faded murals that adorn the walls. The murals are perhaps the most haunting relics of all. Painted in vibrant reds and golds, they depict scenes of village life. Farmers tending their fields, children playing by the river, monks offering blessings. Time and weather have blurred the images, but their spirit endures. Some say the murals are enchanted, that they come alive at night, replaying the joys and sorrows of vanished days. As I trace the contours of a painted face, I remember the legends told by the elders in distant villages. They speak of a curse, a tragedy that befell the town many years ago. Some say it was a landslide that drove the people away. Others whisper of a sickness that swept through the valley. There are tales of forbidden love, of betrayal and revenge, of spirits angered by broken promises. The truth is lost to time, but the sense of longing remains, a yearning for what was and what might have been. Moving deeper into the village, I follow a narrow lane overgrown with moss and wildflowers. The path leads to a cluster of houses perched on the edge of a ravine, their balconies overlooking a churning river far below. The sound of water echoes through the ruins, a constant reminder of nature's power and persistence. Here, the forest presses close, reclaiming what was once its own. Roots snake through broken walls, ferns sprout from forgotten stairways, and orchids bloom in the most unlikely places. I imagine the lives lived here, the daily rituals, the laughter and tears, the hopes carried on the wind. What dreams did these people hold? What fears haunted their nights? The town is a tapestry of mysteries, each thread woven with care and sorrow. As the morning deepens, the light shifts. The mist begins to lift, revealing glimpses of blue sky and the distant shimmer of sunlight on leaves. The mood softens, the air warming with the promise of day. The eerie stillness gives way to a gentle peace, as if the town itself is awakening from a long slumber. I find myself drawn to a small shrine at the edge of the village, its roof sagging beneath the weight of years. Inside, offerings of incense and faded flowers remain, tokens of devotion left by unseen hands. A statue of the Buddha sits serenely, its features worn but kind. I kneel in the quiet, offering a silent prayer for the souls who once called this place home. The sense of isolation is profound, yet not unwelcome. In the absence of human voices, the mind grows still, attuned to the rhythms of the earth. The forest breathes, the river sings, and the town listens. There is a strange beauty in this abandonment, a reminder that all things pass, that life and death are but phases of a greater cycle. As I wander, I notice details that might be missed in haste. The delicate pattern of lichen on a stone wall, the intricate carvings on a door, the way sunlight filters through cracks in the roof, painting shifting patterns on the floor. The town is alive with secrets, each corner offering a new revelation. I climb a narrow staircase, its steps worn smooth by countless feet. At the top, a balcony overlooks the valley, offering a view both breathtaking and melancholic. The mountains stretch to the horizon, their peaks wreathed in cloud. The village below is a patchwork of ruins and greenery, a testament to resilience and impermanence. From this vantage, I reflect on the journey, the allure of the unknown, the thrill of discovery, the bittersweet ache of nostalgia. There is a magic here, a sense of stepping beyond the boundaries of ordinary life. The ghost town is not merely a relic of the past. It is a mirror, reflecting our own longing for connection, meaning, and home. As the day unfolds, the mood shifts once more. The suspenseful hush of morning gives way to a gentle calm. the music of the forest blending with the distant hum of cicadas. The ash air is filled with the scent of jasmine and rain. I sit among the ruins, notebook in hand, sketching the outlines of the town, capturing its essence in words and lines. The hours slip by, measured not by clocks but by the changing light. Shadows lengthen, colors deepen, and the world seems too slow. The town is a sanctuary, a refuge from the noise and haste of modern life. Here, in the heart of the mountains, time moves differently, softly, gently, with a grace that is both humbling and profound. As afternoon drifts toward evening, I make my way back through the village, pausing to bid farewell to its silent guardians. The banyan tree, the painted murals, the empty houses, all seem to watch, their presence lingering like the last rays of sunlight. I promise to remember, to honor the stories etched into these stones. The path home is bathed in golden light, the forest shimmering with possibility. The chill of morning has faded, replaced by a sense of peace. I walk slowly, savoring the quiet, the beauty, the solitude. The journey has changed me, leaving traces of wonder and gratitude in its wake. In the fading light, I look back one last time. The ghost town is swallowed by mist, its outlines blurred, its secrets safe. It is a place of endings and beginnings, of loss and hope, of beauty, found in the most unlikely places. And so, the story continues, written in the language of wind and water, of stone and memory. The mountains keep their secrets, the forest guards its treasures, and the ghost town endures, waiting for those who dare to seek its hidden heart. There is a lesson here, whispered on the breeze, that even in abandonment there is grace, that beauty endures, even as all things fade, that the past is never truly lost, but lives on in the silent places, waiting to be discovered anew. As dusk settles, the world grows quiet once more. The stars emerge, scattered across the sky like scattered pearls. The journey is over, but the memory remains, a haunting, beautiful echo of a place both lost and found. In the end, the ghost town is not merely a destination, but a state of mind, a reminder that wonder lies just beyond the familiar, that mystery is a gift, and that the most profound journeys are those we take within. And so, as I descend the mountain, the lo-fi beats of peace and reflection blending with the night, I carry with me the spirit of the ghost town, a place of shadows and light, of sorrow and beauty, of silence and song. May its story linger, a gentle haunting, in the heart of all who listen.